And the race is on. Imperialty got away beautifully once again and goes right out to the early advantage. Sweet Saudi J showing good debut speed down toward the inside. They're a length in front of Copperlight, who came away third. Right to that one's outside comes Tizzy Indy. Going to be 4 deep here for Seeker, 5 deep for Jack Cloud as they run toward that turn. It's Imperialty who is the leader. 4.5 furlongs from the money. Imperialty a length and a half in front of Sweet Saudi J. Copperlight is right there in third. Out wide, Seeker in the green colors advances in fourth. Down on the inside, Jack Cloud got over to the rail from that outside draw. Nice piece of riding there by Karamanos as they go midway on that turn. 22-2 for the opening quarter mile. Imperialty by the 3/8 pole in front of length and a half. Sweet Saudi J now getting closer on the outside, and here comes Sweet Saudi J, who sidles right up alongside of Imperialty. They're 3.5 clear of Copperlight. It's another 3 then back to Jack Cloud, who hasn't gone on yet, is still 6 or 7 behind. They have 3/16 of a mile left to go. On the outside, Sweet Saudi J. Down on the inside, Imperialty battling on, but now a half length back in second. They're 2.5 in front of Copperlight. A final furlong left to go. Sweet Saudi J. The lead is now a length. Imperialty second, Copperlight third. A long way back then to Tizzy Indy, who starts to get going from fourth. But Sweet Saudi J and Gavin Ashton in front. Sweet Saudi J, a debut winner here, got it by 3 in the end. Copperlight looked to get up and grab second from Imperialty, who was third. Tizzy Indy got going late for fourth. And the race is on. Caught him in a pretty good line. Variegate, Street Corner, and between them, Candy Doll. Those 3 right across the track early on. They've quickly moved 2 lengths ahead. Eden's Gigi up on the outside of Sheila's Warcloud. They're out 4th and 5th. Length more back to Still Temper in the red colors, who's 6th and about 5.5 off the speed. It's a length more to Bossy Boots and Thursday Girl at the back early on. A Street Corner, Michael Sanchez taken by the half-mile pole, now a length in front. A Variegate is back second. Candy Doll third, 2.5, 3 off the early lead. Eden's Gigi starting to march forward a touch, is 4th right now, drawn within 3.5 or 4. Down on the inside, Sheila's Warcloud looks to be traveling pretty well, is 5th right now as they get closer to this leader up front. Street Corner to the top of the lane. Here's Candy Doll up on the outside now, coming a fresh challenge. Eden's Gigi just in behind them. Off the rail now comes Sheila's Warcloud, going to come toward the outside for her run. They have just over 3/16 of a mile left to go. Street Corner shook off Candy Doll, but here comes Sheila's Warcloud down the outside, who's third now. Variegate, Thursday Girl, who was last early on, has made up some ground, as has Still Temper. A final furlong left to go. Street Corner. Here's Sheila's Warcloud on the outside. Candy Doll right between them. Sheila's Warcloud goes to the front. Candy Doll back to second. Sheila's Warcloud pulling clear late. A 12-1 winner here. Sheila's Warcloud by almost 2 in the end. Second was Candy Doll. Third, Street Corner. Still Temper got up for fourth. And the race is on. Commander Keith in the center asked for speed. Baltimore to the outside. Those 2 quickest through that first 16th of a mile. They're a length and a half in front of the 2 favorites. Closer Look and Live for the Song, who are going to sit back 3rd and 4th. But it's Baltimore who leads them onto the main track. Commander Keith now pressing closer down on the inside, and between them, Closer Look wants a part of the early scramble. In fact, Closer Look wants the lead, going up to grab it by just ahead. Commander Keith tries to go with that one. Baltimore, who broke sharpest, settles back 3rd, and Live for the Song is the trailer. Opening quarter in 23 4/5 seconds is up front. Closer Look, Commander Keith. Those 2 slug it out as they go past the 5.5 furlong marker. They're 3.5 ahead now of Baltimore. Live for the Song being urged to go back and forth, still about 4.5 behind as Closer Look and Jorge Ruiz grab that lead all to themselves as they go into the turn. A length and a half, now almost 2 clear of Commander Keith. Baltimore's getting closer on the outside, now coming up to Poconos into that second spot. And still at the back, Live for the Song. But up front, Closer Look continues on. Closer Look marches toward the 3/8 pole in front by 2. Baltimore is second. Commander Keith still plugging away third down toward the inside. And Live for the Song has just not been traveling well the entire time. Is back 4th and about 8 or 9 lengths behind. They turn toward the top of the stretch. Closer Look. Baltimore going to come with another challenge on the outside. 3 more back to Commander Keith. Long way back to Live for the Song. And into the stretch. Closer Look. Baltimore down the outside has to make up a length and a half in the final 3/16. Commander Keith's not without a shot toward the fence. Here's Baltimore right up alongside of Closer Look. Commander Keith down on the inside. 3 of them right across the track at the furlong pole. Baltimore on the outside. Between them, Closer Look. Commander Keith down on the inside at the 16th pole now. Commander Keith and Mario Fuentes are just in front. Baltimore and Closer Look. Commander Keith. Baltimore on the outside. Commander Keith does it a length. Baltimore was second. Third went to Closer Look. And fourth is going to be Live for the Song. And the race is on. City Humor bursts right out to the early advantage. Star Street from the inside, and Heavyweight way out wide, starting to gain up. Watermelon Crush between horses, but it is City Humor the leader into that turn. Opens up a length and a half now, and Star Street in second. Back in third, Watermelon Crush. Fourth, a wide Heavyweight. Moving in between horses comes Excuse. Sour Patch Girl, they move as a team. They're now fourth and fifth. Down to the inside, Gaming Soul is back seventh. It's a length and a half more to Rectangle. High Jump Charlie's getting into gear after a slow beginning. It's another 5 then. Back to Our Dark Courage, who trails. Up front, City Humor leads them. City Humor coming to the 5/16 pole, length and a half to the good of Star Street, who's a clear second. It's a break of a length and a half more then. Back to Sour Patch Girl, continues to make progress toward the inside. Watermelon Crush is fourth. Excuse back fifth. Trying to see if anything's really running on strongly from the back. Gaming Soul's putting in a bit of a bid. They have 3/16 of a mile left to go. City Humor, here's Star Street up on the outside. Michael Sanchez and Star Street now produced to the lead. Back toward the inside, City Humor is back second. It's 4 more lengths. Then back to Watermelon Crush. Gaming Soul right down the outside. But Star Street has fled the scene. Star Street in front now by 3.5, going to win it by about 3.5, 4 in the end. City Humor was second, Gaming Soul for third. Excuse re-rallying to get fourth. And the race is on. Wise and Elegant goes out to the early advantage. The favorite 19 Amendment is attending the early proceedings, and those two, 1-2 through that first furlong. As Silly Lily up from the outside now comes to challenge. 4 of them lining up in the back there. Run around Slew. Hot Bottom Girl Chalice now dips out to be last, but just 4.5 lengths cover the group as they run toward the 3/8 marker. Up on the front end, Wise and Elegant, a half length in front. 19 Amendment getting a bit closer now as Wise and Elegant lets it out a notch. In front by a length now. Wise and Elegant midway on the far turn. 19 Amendment asked to go after her. Run around Slew stays toward the inside. Silly Lily 3 deep. Hot Bottom Girl moving in between horses from fifth. It's 2 more back to Chalice, who trails. Wise and Elegant leads them to the top of the stretch. It's Wise and Elegant off the turn a length. 19 Amendment run around Slew down toward the inside. Silly Lily looking to gain down the far outside. Hot Bottom Girl looking for a seam, and Chalice starting to wind up down the far outside. 6 lengths cover them with a furlong to go. Wise and Elegant still there. 19 Amendment has to do better. Was just passed by Run Around Slew. Wise and Elegant, Run Around Slew. 19 Amendment. Wise and Elegant keeps on going. Run Around Slew and 19 Amendment. Wise and Elegant won at a length and a half. Second ended up very close. 19 Amendment came back to make it a photo there with Run Around Slew. Long way back to Silly Lily and Hot Bottom Girl. And the race is on. Seize the Breeze hustled for early speed. Storm Trap going to try to go with that one. But it is Seize the Breeze a little faster here. And Seize the Breeze now opens up a length. Storm Trap back in second. 2 more lengths then. Back to Selecto, who moves up around Love Me Archie, who's now back fourth. Mosler Safe is fifth. It's 2 more then. Back to the 2 outside runners, Road Minister and Steel Money. Those 2 are at the back. Just over 3 furlongs to go. Seize the Breeze clears off 2 lengths now to Storm Trap, who's a clear-cut second. A break of 3 more then. Back to Selecto in third. 22-3 was the time for that opening quarter mile as Seize the Breeze continues on. David Cardoso and Seize the Breeze past the quarter pole. That lead still about 2. Storm Trap, Selecto now getting a little bit closer on the outside from second and third. They're 2 clear of Mosler Safe, who's fourth. Trying to launch a bid is Steel Money, who's going to kick to the far outside from fifth. They have 3/16 of a mile left to go, and Challenger's coming now. Here's Selecto on the outside to Poconos in front. Storm Trap tries to go with that one. Seize the Breeze back to third. 2 more back to Mosler Safe. Selecto battling on his Storm Trap to the inside. Down the outside, Mosler Safe up to third. Selecto in front with 30 yards to go. Selecto going to win it a length. Storm Trap was second. Third, Mosler Safe. Fourth was Seize the Breeze. And the race is on. Speak Your Mind in the center got out first. Adabel toward the inside was away in good order. And now here's Awesome Appeal moving from out of the pack to take over second. But it is Speak Your Mind who takes them into that turn. Awesome Appeal second, Adabel third toward the inside. Then comes All About Catherine. A wide trip here for the favorite Dulce Chiara, who starts to advance. Between horses was One Night Stand, and it's 3 more then back to Lily Simone, who trails. But it's Speak Your Mind and Heavy on Toledo cruising up front by almost 2.5, 3 now. Speak Your Mind to the 3/8 pole. The lead is 3. Adabel is second. Dulce Chiara starting to get going on the outside. They got that opening quarter in 22-2. It's Catch Me If You Can for Speak Your Mind. Speak Your Mind into the stretch now, clear by 4. Dulce Chiara moving up on the outside of Adabel. They're second and third. One Night Stand switches to the outside, and Lily Simone is starting to make up some ground from the back. Lily Simone has good strides out in the center. Final furlong left to go. Speak Your Mind is the leader by 2. Dulce Chiara trying to get closer now with just over a 16th to go. It's Speak Your Mind still there. Dulce Chiara now starting to level off on the outside, and here comes Dulce Chiara charging after Speak Your Mind, and Dulce Chiara going to go on to win it here. Dulce Chiara at 1-2, a length and a half. Speak Your Mind was second. Third went to One Night Stand, and fourth was Lily Simone. And the race is on. Boats are rocking from the far outside. That's a Fact Jack showing good speed. And here's Kingpin coming through to their inside. Those three fastest. And joining the party's Valiant Vinny. So four of them now vying for the early lead. Rebel Posse came away fifth in the blue colors on the outside. San Costantino, the gray, is back in sixth. It's a length more than back to Boss as a pal by the seashore. They race as a team in seventh and eighth, and they're 2.5 clear of Casanova Kitten. As boats are rocking, that's a Fact Jack. Those two square off as they run into that turn. Got that opening quarter in 22 seconds flat. Just in behind them, Valiant Vinny, Rebel Posse, and Kingpin. They're traveling together fourth and fifth, about 3 off the speed. As boats are rocking, turns for home. Valiant Vinny up on the outside. Rebel Posse coming with a 4-wide sweep on the far outside. Kingpin is in behind. Horses going to need a way through. In behind that, San Costantino starting to run on. Here's Rebel Posse down the outside. Down on the fence is Boats a Rockin'. Those two by the 8th pole. Just in between them, Valiant Vinny by the seashore down the far outside. It's Rebel Posse, Boats a Rockin'. These two with 50 yards to go. Rebel Posse, Boats a Rockin' digs in. Rebel Posse on the outside. Boats a Rockin'. Boats a Rockin'. Would not be denied. Rebel Posse was second. Then came by the seashore and San Costantino, Valiant Vinny. And the race is on. Jealous Red in the center in the green colors got away in good order, working over his Frog Prince. Along with that one, stablemate Dollars and Cents to take over second. Third, Schmear's up on the far outside. As they come by for the first time, and it's Dollars and Cents poking a nose in front now. Jealous Red back to second. Frog Prince tugging him behind as Schmear goes by that one to take over third, and now challenged in the lead as Schmear rushes up from fourth, now to challenge. Giants Bane came away fifth on the outside. Forever Saucy's in behind runner six. Syncopated down toward the fence is seventh. Then comes Will's Music in the teal colors, back in eighth, length and a half more, then back to Ensign Skip and Bourbon Straight, those two at the back. And Schmear, Joe Rocco Jr. go all the way to the front, 24-3 for the opening quarter mile. They work their way on to the back stretch at Schmear, a length and a half. Dollars and Cents second. Giants Bane tugs up on the outside from third, draws within a length now, and here's Giants Bane up to second to challenge Schmear on the front end. Frog Prince is back fourth in the yellow colors. It's a length more to Forever Saucy. Will's Music starts to make some ground, as does Syncopated, who's moving between runners. Dropping back quickly there was Jealous Red, who's now back last, being passed by Bourbon Straight and Ensign Skip. Up front, they got that opening half in 49-2, and they head into the fire turn. Giants Bane right up alongside of Schmear. Those two by the 3/8 pole. They're two clear of Will's Music, who's made nice progress. Is up to third now. Another 3 lengths back to Forever Saucy. Pushed along, Frog Prince toward the inside. Syncopated is stuck in behind horses as Bourbon Straight and Ensign Skip continue to rally up as a team. They turn to the top of the stretch. Giants Bane off the turn. Giants Bane there by a length. Back to second now is Schmear up on the outside. Will's Music now takes up the chase. It's 4 or 5 more. Then down the far outside is Ensign Skip. A final furlong left to go. Giants Bane, Will's Music going to go down toward the inside. Now going to shift to the outside now. Giants Bane, here's Will's Music, who switches paths and now comes rolling up alongside. And Will's Music and Jorge Ruiz going to pull an 11-1 upset here in the finale. Giants Bane second. Ensign Skip got going nicely for third. Fourth was Bourbon Straight.